Hey, what's up, YouTubers? Um, I just wanted to give people a little advice if you're ever interested in getting started in buying a vintage guitar as an investment, which, like Mr. Wonderful on really called Shark Tank, I do really think it's cool. But I can tell you it comes at a price, no pun intended. So, I moved to Nashville with $1,000 from Pittsburgh, and I lived in a van. Um, yeah, and then when I got here, I met Uncle Tom, and he turned me on to these guitars because I was playing, like some kind of Telecaster or whatever. It was okay, and then he switched me on to 68 Telecaster and a 63 335, which I couldn't afford at all. And then so what I did was I didn't date anyone, and I just kept my head down, and I went and I would cut grass, save money, and I worked like 4 jobs, and I would sell CDs on the street, and I would busk and just worked my ass off, man. It was crazy. I would do crazy shit, and I would drive 10 hours just to make $100. It was brutal. It was brutal. Ate ramen noodles, and finally saved enough money to buy a 1968 335. And it was great, amazing. It didn't have, or 67, I'm sorry, and someone had poached the pickups, so I ended up putting a pair of Ron Ellis pickups in there. And, amazing guitar. There's a video out on that. But so the idea is that if you want to get into it, is just start with like late 60s through 35s up to 69, and you can find one, and maybe just really search the internet. You'll find one for maybe like $4 and then sell it up to maybe get 5, and tuck that $1,000 away, then move to the next one and keep moving along and keep selling, keep track of that money, and don't blow it, which is why I didn't have a girlfriend. So I worked my way up enough that I finally got like 10 grand together, and I bought a red 335 off Book, killer guitar. I had that for a while, and then I sold that went up in price, and then I moved on to the next model. So this did not come from some like golden life stuff for me, you know what I mean? I'm just a guy from Pittsburgh that lived in the city, that sometimes lived in his car under bridges, no joke. And I just know what I wanted, and I really attracted to investing my money in things that make me money, because this is what I do with my life, and I take it very seriously. So this is, I don't have time to buy something that I'm going to lose money on. I just can't do that. I live in Nashville, Tennessee, and this is all I know. So if you do want to do something like that, just really do your homework and buy low. It's just like the stock market. It is no different than that. The only difference is you get to play the fucking shit, and how cool is that, right? You can do the same thing with Fender guitars up to, I'd say, you want to cut off at about 69. That's really the end of the road there. There are 68. And actually, anything after 69 for Fender. Golden rule is actually 65 to 69 is just okay, but you can get started in that zone on Gibson guitars. I love Collings. I play those guitars. They're really great. They have their own thing. It's really cool, But it's just like, it's like I say, it's like having a bag of golf clubs, What shot am I taking? What club do I need? That's the whole reason why I have a variety of different things, including like a current Danocaster Telecaster, which is fantastic. I have more luck with solid neck through body guitars than I do bolt-on. I'm finding I like the Danocaster just as much as any vintage Fender that I actually had, except for a 54 that I played, and I had a 53 that was the best thing on earth. But I needed that money to invest into something else to get what I wanted on the ES guitar line, the Gibson. But it's all really just an opinion. It's all it is. It's someone's opinion. Your opinion, however, is what matters. So your opinion of me is not my own, so it's none of my business. Everything is it's about what you think, So if there's every argument about that, there really isn't one. I know my favorite color is green, and the dude sitting across from me, what's your favorite color?
Blue.
Blue. Am I going to argue with that? No, I'm not going to. But check it out. See? And I carry my 335s in restaurants in Nashville, Tennessee. You don't leave that shit in your car. But I love you all. Subscribe to my channel below, and I've got the ES 335 Believer Fever. I'm in the book. Go check it out. It came out by Vic Dupre. That book's available on Amazon. ES Believers. I'm on there with a 60 and a 59. And Bukovac's in there with a 59 that I currently own because I shoveled enough snow as a child that I actually I have bursitis in my left arm. I can barely even wave. I can't do the how much I love you all. That was a wave of I love you. Bye-bye.